Hello. Welcome everyone to another fun Wednesday night with Ron Unconditional Love Terrell. So let me know if you guys can hear me well in the chat. Just let me know. I want to say hi to some. Hi, Glorious. How are you? How are you? Yeah, it's warm here. I gotta put the fan on. Have some fresh air. So how you guys doing? I hope. Hi, Marshall Green. He says it's 98 degrees. It's kind of warm. Yeah, maybe. Gloria says last month was the hottest on record since 1895, according to NORA. 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 Yeah, thank you for all the people who leave me a comment after the show. It really helps the channel, and I read everyone. So thank you. And a big shout out to all my wonderful moderators. Glorious is a super moderator, always supporting, always commenting. So thank you. Here's Dubai. It just heard me talk and he came up. Yeah. Okay, you can hear me. Hi, Teresa. Nice to see you. Thank you. It's kind of doing well. It's cooler. Okay. Yeah, it's getting a little cooler, but still, it had some rain today, a little bit, not too much. Nah. Oh, 90 and 102. Whoa. And we have Alice in the house here. Hi, Alice. How are you doing? I thought I just saw you just a while ago. Hi. Yeah, the Dubai's here. So, hi, Marshall Green. Yeah. So I got my whatever. I went to get what rust proofing the car this year. So I don't go to big places where they do that. I went to I know a guy that does it at home, so local. So he does a really good job. So yeah, it wouldn't be a show without the superstar. Yeah, well, it keeps me company. So a lot. So how you guys doing? No, no, my dog doesn't have a tail. That's that. I was wondering about that when I got him the first time because I know Australian dog on the other side of the street. My neighbor has one. Her name is Abby. She has a tail. So I was wondering when I got him. I said, "Well, doesn't have a tail." So I looked it up on Google. Apparently, Australian dogs without a tail are work dogs, so they don't get caught in the fences. Yeah. Hi, Maxime Ladouceur. Nice to see you. Yeah. So, but at least there's something about well, my neighbor has got a dog with a tail and all these crazy pick. I don't know. They call them burrs or something like that. They make Velcro with. He gets it in. Abby gets it in her tail all the time. Mine doesn't have a tail, so it sort of. A little bit, and the year it depends where he goes. I try to keep him out of that stuff because yeah, it's great for my car. Car is actually 2015. It's got 107,000 kilometers on it. So, it keeps the car from rusting, especially with all the salt they put on the roads in the winter. So, well, they wanted to buy my car at Hyundai, and I did. I said no. I don't want any debts. So, if you guys want cards or questions, let me know. Put it in caps, please. Yeah. Teresa said, Ron, first time I heard about the rust on a car was in Ohio. We where we had relatives there. Mind you, I was born and raised in LA. Yeah, of course. We don't get any snow or something, ice, snow, or whatever. But here, it's not the ice and the snow that makes you rust. It's the salt. You'll eat away at your car, and it's got more value if your car is not at all rusted. Whatever. My car is yeah. They wanted to buy my car, and I said I don't want to go into debt. So I said no, I'm not selling my car. I'm keeping it. I'm not ready for electric cars. They're too expensive right now. Anyway, so. And the technology is going to change again. So hmm. Maxim says we had two Australian healer healers. One was really good, and my husband called the second healer a calendar girl. Oh boy! Oh wow! Yeah. So yeah, I said no. I'm not. I'm not living in Ohio. It's the salt they put on the road. Then that salt only works for certain -10 or I think it's -10. Higher than that, it doesn't do much. But when you drive on it, it goes up underneath and rust anything that's metal. So that's the salt they put on the roads. That's what you got to deal with here anyway. Metal will rust. If you didn't know that, they could take the bottom of your car right out, rust a complete hole right through your floor of your car, so to speak. For those that live like that's why in the I don't know, but I never went to Cuba. But Cubans in Cuba, they have these old cars. They're not rusted. The That's why I'm saying they're still running with those old cars. They don't rust in Cuba because they don't have winter and snow and ice and salt. It's the salt that does the damage, eats away. Oh, hi. Oh, nice to see you. The healing grows 87. Is that how you say it? Oh, oh, the healing rose. Yee! How you doing? Yeah, I know you. I think, yeah, I know you. Nice to see you. she, she's got, if you go to her channel, she's got a channel. I think it's called the Healing Rose. Yeah, and she does wonderful meditations. He says, "How are you, stranger?" Yeah, I just when I noticed you, I wasn't sure. I'm getting old, by the way. Hey, I watched the post. Did you guys see a post on Linda G? She posted something about Edward. What's his name? Casey. Edward Casey. Yeah, something he made predictions between. Yeah, I just changed my glasses, but I got one eye that's got cataracts. So on my right, I believe, yeah, right here. One's got cataracts, and not ready for that yet. But anyway, we go through that. Whoops. So if you leave me a comment after the show, it helps the channel too. So thank you to all that do leave me a comment after the show. So, hey Rose, I just saw Alice in the chat just a while ago. So well, anyway, there was a post on Edward Casey, I think it's that Mindy G posted there. He was talking about he was talking about he was like, and I read or I watched it a little bit in the video. He was talking about people that are born 1945 to 1940, yeah, 45 to 65. Those people that reincarnated and well, they were born during that time in 45 to 65. Um, he said some things that, oh boy, okay. Then he mentioned something about uh, this guy. I mean, he died in 1944, but he made predictions, and so apparently people that are born in that category, 45 to 65, something like that, were like 40, 50s, and 40, 50s were on our last reincarnation on Earth, apparently. And that sort of resonated with me. Anyway, the last time. But anyway, he also said something about people like we're talking about Atlantis. I've been in I've been in Atlantis and I've been in Egypt, and then he mentioned that in that category, people that were had past lives in Atlantis and Egypt. The both places he named one after the other. So I said, "Oh, that's me." He says, "Okay." Well, anyway, supposedly we're on our last. We're here. We're here because of what's going on, and there's a lot of truth in that video I found about being sensitive, feeling something like we uh, I don't know, like it, I know I felt this in my life where Jesus, I don't belong here. This is something wrong. Like I feel like I know stuff nobody else knows, and I'm wondering where all that comes from. Comes from that. So something like that. I know. Anyway, so we are here doing the light work, but we're also connecting all over the place, all over the planet. There's a reason for that. So anyway, you said something about it's our last life on Earth, so to speak. So we have to get through it, uh, so to speak. So I don't know. I I I I was thinking about that. Jesus, I don't want to come back here. But anyway, he said something about that in there. But he said a lot of things. Atlantis and Egypt. I was there. I had a past life, and I told the person that read my past life, I know I've been there in Atlantis and in Egypt, both places. So I didn't even know about Edward Casey predicting that stuff. I mean, so anyway, he talked about periods, difficult periods that we go through when we incarnate, incarnated in this life, and it's pretty. I mean, when I was listening, to it, I go, "Wow, Jesus, he was talking about me." So we have to go through this because lessons are pretty. We have to help others also, especially the young people. But he was talking about people in their 40s, 50s, and whatever, in between 1945 and 65. Yeah. He's talking about the conscious, and I was thinking about uh, like the time I was talking about Christ consciousness, waking up, all that stuff, And I said, and that there's a period in our life where I felt all alone. I don't feel alone anymore, because look at all these people here, you know. Something about all that stuff. There's a lot of stuff he said in there. Like, Linda G put it out there, so Linda G, you know, I happened to see it, and I said, okay, I'll listen to it and see what. Yeah, you had a reading. I had a reading by Elwood Babbitt, I think. I hope I didn't screw it up. And he said, my first life on earth was Mary. Yeah, well, my past life before I came on earth was somewhere else. Also, what I was told, but I really knew before I went and had my past life read that I was in Atlantis, because I was attracted to that stuff, and Egypt and all the. And when you're attracted, and he told me some stuff, boy, oh boy. So anyway, uh, I did about, I think it was something like 6 lives in Atlantis. That was before they destroyed themselves. And apparently, there's a group of us that we reincarnated in Egypt. And Egypt, we brought the spiritual teaching, because I was in the. There was two groups. I forget the law of one was one, and the other one was something about material, people, land, and everything in Atlantis. So me and a lot of Atlantis left Atlantis before they destroyed themselves and got into Egypt teaching spiritual work and stuff like that. We brought the secrets with us. And when I got a past life reading, the guy said, he wondered, were you a priest there? He said, no, you weren't a priest. He said, you were the keeper. So I was the keeper, and those things were the secret. What I'm talking about is, I think I don't know how I know this, but something about the crystals, the power of crystals, because crystals, it can do a lot of good for humanity, but it can also, you can make a weapon out of it, and that's what happened there in Atlantis. I believe that's what happened, and they with all the power and everything. There was a spiritual goal, spiritual group, and the other group. So used to take over. take over land and everything. There was a conflict between the both, and they were very advanced um, people. I just want, hi Susan Matilda, how are you? Yeah. So yeah, this is Charles, and a professor at Keene State NH wrote a book about Elwood Babbitt and his psychic abilities. Yeah, I I like John Edwards. I was attracted. I don't know. I've been like this for forever. You know, uh, while I was growing up, I didn't know anything about this. But then, as soon as I became an adult, I was attracted to people with psychic abilities, and I didn't know why. Now I know why. You know, because I I am one of them, so I didn't even know I was one of. I didn't know I was that an empath. First of all, I didn't even know I was that. I know I was sensitive, but I didn't know why I was sensitive like that. So it's the why part I didn't know. So it really, yeah. Oh, you were a daughter. You were. I was a daughter of. You need. Okay. Well, me, I was a stone cutter in Egypt apparently, and I was building not not the pyramids, but the temples. Uh, so and then the person who was reading my past life said, "Hmm." So I hid those secrets under the Phoenix, whatever they call it. Anyway, there's tunnels under there. Don't ask me how I know this. I just know. So I hid them there, and the reason why is because humanity was not ready for that. Today, we're not still not ready for it because um, talking about crystals, there's a certain combination of crystals that can you can make a weapon, and there's also uh, you can heal people with that. There's a lot of stuff you can do. They can, I believe the ETs. This is my thing anyway. I believe the ETs use it as an energy to in their spaceships or whatever. I don't know how it works. I just know it. So one day all this will be confirmed to me when I cross over or something. I don't know because we get connected to maybe somebody. Yeah, yeah. There's amazing past lives in our community. There, there's always a reason. Nothing happens for out of the you know. There's a reason why we're all like-minded people. We're all very sensitive in here. We all have. I feel there's a lot of in this chat right here, a lot of heart energy. You know, supporting each other. Yeah, yeah, it's amazing. Well, hi Donna Luna, how you doing? We're talking about past lives. We're talking about all kinds of stuff like that. What's yeah, I got some crystal. Yeah, but anyway, I don't know how I know this stuff. I can't prove it. It's just I just know it. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Susan says I'm not. I'm going to try not to fall asleep. You just get home from work, yeah, because there's secrets about the combination of those crystals that can heal the body, like Rose just said. Yes, combination. Yeah, they war to help. This it's, but also it's. I, I strongly feel that the ET use it on their spaceship for. I don't know. I can't explain that. I just know it. It's like it's like a vortex or something. There's some power grid. Power grid. I believe that's what it is. A power grid that the ETs use for uh, it's something in arrangements with crystals, and it creates a power grid on their space. Don't I don't know well how I know that. I don't have proof, by the way. I just I just in my mind eye what I see is that there's a power grid. The sort of looks like it's sort of like it's round and connected by one, two, three, somewhere one this way. It's not directly, but it's on a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right, and one smack in like in the middle of a down. It's like I don't know. That's the image I see about the power grid, and they're crystals. Uh, so they create a lot of energy. So I don't know what that is exactly. Rabbit said that I was a teacher in. Oh, yeah. Okay. Fine. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if anybody else gets that feeling about the power grid, but anyway. And time travel. Yes. Yeah. Don't ask me how I know this. I just know it. Something. I guess we're connecting to the energy, or probably our past lives, and what is the truth behind all this stuff being revealed to us. Because we're living in the world of strange stuff. Hi, Byron. Good evening, Ron. Very interested about past lives. You made me curious to find out what mine are. Yeah. Well, I had mine done, so not I didn't do it, but there's people that can do it. I went private. I don't go. Uh, tell you the truth about that, Brian. I went private, one on one. I don't. Well, that's my thing anyway. It's up to you. Everybody has a free will, but I got mine done like really private on a Zoom. Yeah, on a Zoom, and not on a soup like YouTube channel like that where everybody reads your past life on a YouTube. That I don't know. I think it's private. uh, well, I prefer private anyway. So it's hey, Ron, do you know anything about the 12 crystal skulls? No, but I think I heard of it. Not really. I heard of it. Well, I think something about wasn't there a movie came out about that? Crystal skulls or something. What's his name? I forget his name. That guy there that does the movies. um, I just forget the actor's name right now. There's always a reason why we like-minded people get from all over the world. That's Edward Casey mentioned that too. That we would get together somehow, connections here and there. Even though there was a period of my life where I felt all alone with all this stuff, and I was wondering, you know, is there something wrong with me? I don't know. I don't feel I belong here or something. You know what I mean? So I went through all that period until now, and now it's like, oh, connect there, connect with another one, another one. Yeah, yeah. There was several movies about that, I believe. Yeah. Um. So I'm not sure. You've heard too, Rose? Yeah, I've heard of crystal skulls. Yeah. Well, everything's energy anyway. No matter what the form you give it. You're talking about a $20 bill, $100 bill, or crystal skull or whatever. Everything is energy. We're talking about energy. So everything creates has its own energy. So that's the way I see it. Okay. So crystals has energy, minerals have energy, rocks have energy, trees have energy. Every form or whatever you material, wood has energy. Everything's energy. Oh, that's another thing about money and power. He talked about that too. So we're sort of like uh it said something about, like detaching from materials, certain material stuff. You need material for your body and stuff like that. But I'm talking about I couldn't I I'll tell you the truth. I couldn't live as a millionaire. I wouldn't be able to, so to speak, because I don't. It's not my thing. Like to get fancy cars and that. That's not. I don't like that somehow. I don't know if you guys feel that. You guys are like that, but me, it doesn't fit me at all. So I'm not even attracted to that stuff. You know. But I am attracted to Egypt objects, what they found and stuff like that, pyramids and blah blah. When they talk about Atlantis and everything. Mhm. My cat has energy when they destroy something. Yeah, right. So let me know if you want a angel card, you want a reading, message from loved ones. Let me know. I'm at the point sometimes, right now I don't watch politics too much. Um, I've just got this. I don't know what it is. It's like yucky, and I think I need. I don't want to hear it anymore. Sometimes I just want to go like this. I don't want to hear anymore. It's too much. Yeah. Anyway, we're all going to change. What is it today? Today's the 12th, eh? Uh, there's something about the 12th. Okay, I got you. I got you, Rose. I'll do some cards. So anybody else, let me know. I got Brian up there. Oh, mm, yeah. Okay, Brian. And thank you all for leaving me a comment after the show because it really, really makes a difference. I know YouTube is playing it. Hey, there's a lot of people and channels had problems with technology. Some people couldn't go live with StreamYard. Some people couldn't figure out their thing. All kinds of stuff. I saw a lot of different channels there. They were having problems with that. So she already said, "I'm old, but not that old. I just turned 28 again this past weekend. That is why I missed Ron's show. My youngest daughter flew down from Portland for 2 days only. Wow. Well, family. It's at least you guys have family. Mm, we're doing readings on. Hey, you got to bring a picture of somebody that is alive. Oh my God, that was so much trouble for me. I found one. So yeah, angels. Yeah, I really love them. Yeah. So I use a lot of Archangel Metatron and Archangel Michael a lot, and every time they come through. Don't ask me. They just do, and I go. But I after that I said thank you. So being grateful, I tell you, being grateful works miracles. It's like yeah, we don't want to hear the chatters on other channels talking about unaliving. That's where the energy is. This is why this was time to unsubscribe. Well, I'm sort of. I guess I get the feeling everybody's at right now. This is time to stay in your joy. Uh, Create your space. Enjoy your time in the. I'm lucky to have a place to be able to be free here and go out and yeah, with my dog, and walk the dog and nature, watch the birds. He runs after everything. I do buy. I'll be. You're gonna be 70 in December. Good grief. Well, you know, I wish. Well, anyway, never mind wishing, but I know through all the experience that you go through, you grow with a lot of discernment. I'm not the same person I was when I was young. I was like, yeah, I still have very sensitive, but I didn't know what. I thought I was something wrong with me. There's something not right with me. It's it's the rest of the world that's not right, so to speak. Yeah. Um, Now I'm happy to be who I am. Go figure that one out. I wasn't always like that, so well, but Edward Casey. Yeah. Oh, there's an eclipse. That's tonight, right? Yeah, there was an eclipse today. Yeah, not sure if it affects psychic power. I don't think so. Uh, it you know what I just it empowers it, so to speak. Ryan, that's what I just heard. It doesn't affect it. It gives it a boost, energy. Yeah, it gives you a boost of energy. Actually, a boost of energy so that people can, uh, you know, uh, awaken the consciousness, the Christ consciousness. Talking about that. Happy birthday, Susan. To you're young. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I might start right now. Let me see. We gotta. Yeah, it raises the vibration. Yeah, correct, correct. But I think it raises the vibration, but it I don't know how to put it. It sort of makes opens up to more than before, so to speak. Yeah. So let me see. We had an interesting. We had me and Rose and others that had an interesting conversation. Oh my God, about the vibration, about the Mother Mary, yeah, conception story. Yeah. Hi, Christine. How are you? Oh, Chrissy here, lurking. Oh, is that the Chrissy I know? Chrissy Footprint? Is that Chrissy Footprint? Oh my God. Okay, she's working. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, I got you. I got you, Chrissy. Nice to see you. I hope you're well. Way from Australia, way down yonder. So yeah, yeah, it's very interesting about vibrations and frequencies and everything like that. Yeah. Oh, you're at the office. Okay. Okay. Because I'm looking at your picture. And I said, "Oh my God, you got younger. You got much younger. You got a younger picture on that." Oh, okay. Let me see. Brian. Hmm. Okay, Rose. Well, Ron, do my angels. Last Saturday we had so much fun here. It was unbelievable. When yeah, you much younger, 10 years at least for sure. Okay, Rose. Thank you for being here. So, Rose, look, I'm going to use these cards, the Keepers of the Light Oracle cards. Okay, so I love these cards. I was using these cards last on Saturday, and it was we're talking about. Good night, Susan. Good night, Susan Rotella. Good night. Take care. Sleep tight. Don't let the bugs bite. Uh, I was talking about Diane Aquarius that passed, and last Saturday was something else. So I was doing a reading for Diana. Her name is Diana, and I pulled a card, and the card was Diana on it. And I said Diana Aquarius is actually doing the reading with me. Ah, wow. And the this deck. So Diana was telling me that Diana Aquarius set her the deck like that. I used that deck and pulled the card Diana. The chat was going, whoa. Hi, Henry. How you doing? Oh, I made some yogurt. I forgot about that with my Ricardo yogurt maker, and it turned out well. So, well, Henry says hello. He's in the emergency. Oh, he's in the emergency. Oh, so sorry. We send Henry and grandma. She has really bad pain in her neck and back, and also she's wheezing. We would like some cards on that situation. Okay, I got you, Donna. Wow. Hmm. Okay, Donna. Yeah, I'm still making kefir. I'm still making kefir, but I made yogurt. Yogurt. First time in my whole life. It's pretty good, by the way. Oh, I like this. The one I got. I got the box on the other side though. I could show you. I'll have to go get it. So it's all automatic. So it has a big container, and I put the milk in it and the frozen culture, whatever you call it, and do it all night. So it's good for 8 hours at 42 Celsius because I could do it in Fahrenheit, but I forget what it is 42 Celsius or 108 Fahrenheit. I don't remember. Keeps it warm all night in the yogurt maker. The next morning I got up, it was all ready. Oh gosh, it's good. Then, well, my wife and me I had some tonight too. Then you could put frozen fruits in it, like frozen raspberry, pineapples, uh, maple syrup. Make sure it's the real stuff. So, even my dog likes it, so, and it's good for him. It's a lot of probiotics in there. So for your gut. It was easy. It's automatic. Like it, it, it does the timer thing, digital timer, and comes down and whoa. So okay, here we go. I got 5 cards for you, Rose. Give me a second. Have a drink of water. Yeah, the yogurt. Yeah. We almost ate the whole batch. It's big. It's like it makes 1.5 liters of yogurt. We almost ate the whole thing. You know, it's not just a small little thing there. We go big, we go big. Soup bowl full. So it's really good with frozen raspberries and pineapple and maple syrup. So I don't mix the whole batch, only the ones you're ready to eat. And apparently, it's good. Keeps the probiotics alive longer when they go through your system. I don't know. I just googled the stuff and watched it. What they say. Okay, Rose. I'm just gonna hide this comment. The first card you got was Dharma unfolding. So Dharma unfolding. Remember that you're on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. Take one step at a time to happiness. Um, this, no, I didn't get sick. You see, I'm not sick. That's my second time I got that. It's really, really good. It helps anyway. I feel better inside so, for some reason. Okay, look at all the beautiful flowers on this. Green Tara, supreme protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitations. Trust. The word trust. 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 You know, when you trust, the universe gives you all you need. Trust. Trust what you don't see. Trust what you feel. Trust. Trust your gut. Trust your intuition. So, and you also got Archangel Michael trusting heaven, trusting, trusting heaven. You are safe. Angels stand close. Yeah. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. People forget sometimes. All you that all you have to do is ask your guides, your angels. Like I said, I use Michael, Archangel Metatron, and it works. But then I say thank you, and I thank you, thank you, thank you, and that they keep showing up for me. Look, Rose, look what's coming up for you. Doesn't that look like a little bit like Mother Mary energy? You got the Holy Spirit. Expect miracles. Remember that that is one truth right there. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. and they do, but you have to trust. When you trust, I don't know, things are easier. And the last one I got, Rose, is wait for it. You got a lot of feminine energy here too. A couple of masculine energy, but you got a lot of feminine energy here. So you got Lady Venus. Downloads. That is Rose right there. Downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral. That is Rose right there. So there you go. I hope it all resonated with you. But I know it did. Anyways, thank you. Much love and light to you. Amazing card. Oh, wow. Beautiful. I love these cards. They. I have other ones. I got other ones like this one. If you haven't seen it, uh, these I use when Talking to Heaven by James Van Prague. Those I use when people want message from a loved one. But you know, the intuition kicks in before I pull the card, so it's funny how it works out. So thank you. Much love and light to you and all your family. And keep doing what you're doing. It's very inspiring. Um, she channels a lot of Mother Mary's energy, so I love it. So we're all on a journey. It's funny how we all connect from all over the world on these channels. Amazing. Uh, Before I felt all alone in my own corner, but now it's nice to it's nice it's nice to connect to all kinds of people all over the world. We all have special, I don't know what to call it. We're all light workers coming together, raising the vibration. The more we unite, the better we raise the vibration on this earth. And a lot. We're here for a reason, by the way. Sometimes you say, "Oh, Jesus," no, I'm still here. I survived all that, and I'm still here. So I'm glad to be here, and also glad to be me. Okay, Brian, it's funny how we get together. It's amazing. So from Australia to Canada to U.S., name it, all over the place. Um, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna get through this. Whatever. The world is going to be a better place. But like I said, I don't know. Yeah, one day when I transit on the other side, I'm not sure I'm going to be back on Earth. I'm not sure about that. And I always had that in my back of my mind. So I said, might as well go through what I need to go through and be the best version of myself I can be on this planet. And apparently, it's working out. I got a lot of help too. So yeah, everybody's from all over the place. We all, you know, it's like that on the other side. I've been on the other side, so I know what it's like. But I mean, if I think about my near-death experience when I went on the other side, I don't have any words for that. Yeah, I just don't have any words. because I seen the other side. I would want to see it here too. So it's coming. It takes a longer time. People are working up now. Hi, Karen. How are you? How's your hubby doing, Karen? By the way, I think you mentioned something about last week. I hope he's doing better. So let me see who I have next online. Brian. Okay, Brian. Yes. And thank you to all the people who leave me a message after the show. When the video is over, they leave me a comment. Um, it helps. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being here. And okay. Oh, she said, Karen says, thank God you are asking. He's doing pretty well. There you go. He had a few chemo treatments and a PET scan on 28. If all is clear, he starts the long road to blood cell transplant. Okay, well, it's good to hear. But I'm sending a lot of support and a lot of love to you and all your loved ones. It's not easy to go through the chemotherapy and all that. Well, hi, Dorella. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up and leave me a comment after the show if you, even the next day, and even if you're watching people that watch the replay, you can hit the thumbs up and it helps. Okay, Dorella, I got your question. So, Brian, if you're here, let me know. I'm using for I'm using the Angel Guide Oracle cards, the Angel Guide by Carl Gray. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for your support, and big shout out to all my super moderators here. I hit the flying hearts. Does that help anything? I never asked anyone that. Apparently it does. Yeah. I do it sometimes in other channels too. So the hearts go up like this and they fly up. YouTube, I don't know what they're doing to a lot of stuff to other channels too. So I don't know. Some people have techno tech problems with their channel, problems are getting on with live stream and YouTube. I don't know what's going on. Quite a few. I think I thought I saw two or three this week. So. I'm lucky so far. So one more. You guys get any storms? We had some. We had. We're getting flooding here, fires in Canada. We got in my area. There's a lot of like thunderstorms and water in such a short time that cause flooding, roads out. Uh, Out west in Canada, that fires are going crazy uh, over there. The heat and everything. So okay, let me see. So Brian, here we go. I got five cards here for you. The first card I got was Vault. I hope I can. Camera picks it up there. Reaching for the stars. Okay. So reaching for the stars. Vulnerability. Wait, Jesus, my problem. I hit. I hit something wrong. What? What did you do? Vulnerability and freedom. Let me see. What's wrong? Oh, oh, you hit the. Was this okay, Chrissy? Okay, thank you for being here. Have a nice time at your work and say hi to James Bond. Take care. Okay, vulnerability and freedom. Brian. Yeah. Okay. Uh, Brian, this looks like Mother Mary energy coming through also with the rose. Holy love, holy love. So, next card I got for you, Brian. Look at the hands spread on that. Oh my God. Transformation. Transformation. You're going through a period of transformation, like all of us, anyway. All of us are going through something, or we're all going through something. Um, the next card I got for you, Brian, I hope you can see this correctly. Strength and guidance. Strength and guidance. Strength and guidance. And the last one, you got a lot of angels around you. A lot of angels. So, angelic protection. Angelic protection. So, Brian, I hope these cards resonate with you. Much love and light to you and all your loved ones. Know that you're protected. It's kind of hot. It's hot, humid here tonight, so it's going to get cooler. Yeah, you're welcome, Brian. You're welcome. So, so Donna Luna. So Donna, let me see. I'm gonna pull some cards. Said she is University of Oregon. Yeah, something, something with the bones or something. I'm not a medical doctor, but uh, oh, you never know if I'm hearing my guides or just wishful thinking. Well, you can always ask for them to give you a sign. Um, sort of feel it in your gut. I feel that you know we don't. We all have guides. We all have the angels' guides. Are uh, let let them come true. Uh, feel it in your gut. Just ask. That's all you have to do is ask and tell them to give you a sign. You have to trust them. You have to trust the process. I know it's not easy at first, but uh, there's something about the bones, the neck and back, and also she's wheezing. Not sure what she means by wheezing. Donna, you still here? So I'm wondering. Is, are they doing any checkup, like a further checkup on like scans or you know what I mean? I'm talking about bones and stuff like that. There's something to do with the bones. I'm not a medical doctor, by the way, so you have to see an expert for that. But something with the bones. Well, your mom's getting an X-ray, and are giving her pain medicine through IV. I think it's like a flare up. Yeah. Well, you have to stay strong for that. I mean, I think a lot of people go through that for their. Okay, that there you go. My mom has that's I said something about the bones. That's exactly what. Yeah. Okay. That's why. But it could be that something inflammation in there right now. That. Oh yeah. Some. I got no proof of this, but it's something they gave her, something she ate, or created inflammation or something. Oh my god, the cards are going all over the place. I just dropped them. All you could do right now is support her and send a lot of healing light and love to your grandma, to your mom. Okay. Um. So I just pulled two cards because I can't go any further than that. Keep up the strength. Get the strength card. Stay strong. Uh, it's 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 creating difficulty. So you got the 10 of Wands here. Okay. It's like see this lady struggling and carrying the wands on her back. So um, that's all I could say about that at this moment. So just send her love and everything, and help the doctors and whoever's taking care of her to relieve her pain, so to speak. So yeah, Ron, prayers to all who are going through. Yeah, right. It's not easy to watch somebody else suffer like that, but I mean, we can all help by sending lots of love, support. It's not easy. So Donna, that's all I get for your mom. So you got another. You're talking about your granddaughter right here. So your granddaughter's on her way over here because her mom just got out of the emergency room 2 days ago. Yee. Um, give me a second there, Donna. Yeah. That's a lot to take in one shot. Your mom plus your granddaughter. For some reason today they left and now she's out of the house with no keys, so she's coming over. Could you do a reading on all this situation? Yeah. Hey, Dubai. Oh boy. Okay. Hi, Dan Artist. How are you? Nice to see you. So, Donna Luna, if you're here, let me know. Uh, for your granddaughter, you're good. So, for your granddaughter, the question was uh, the other one. Okay. For some reason today they left and now she's out of the house with no keys. So she's coming over. Could you do some reading since we're okay? Here's what I got for you. I got actually six cards. Six. Okay. This, I'm just gonna hide this. Donna Luna for your granddaughter. I got the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is divine intervention. Whatever's happening right now, it's uh, Ace of Swords, a new beginning, a new start for her. Okay, there's a new beginning because whatever is going the situation, whatever it's it's like that don't doesn't no longer works, or so there's a reason. So you got I got the tower. So the tower moment. This is something ending and something a new start, a new beginning. So you got the Ace of Swords, a new beginning, new start, and all that is the end of something and a new beginning. I got the Page of Cups, pages about messages. Um, messages, everything will come to a calmer waters. That's why she's going. She's coming over. Okay, coming into calmer waters. I got the Nine of Wands. So very colorful. It's going to be interesting for her, and she's looking for better, better life, better situation because it's making her a lot anxious. Um, you got Temperance card that came out, balancing the energy, balancing. She needs that um, support, stability in her life because there's no stability where she is at right now. Um, and the Victory card, the Six of Wands comes out. So everything is going to work out in its time. Okay. So she needs stability. She's looking towards you guys for stability. She needs that in her life right now. So she's been through a lot. So I hope that resonates with you, Donna. Much love and light to you and all your loved ones. So next in line is I'll go back. So how's it going, Dan, with your artwork? Got any updates yet about your paintings? Nope, 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 nope. Okay, Dorio, Dorella. I'm just gonna hide this for a minute. You got the death card, which is the end of something, the beginning of something, something new. I don't think he's going to reach out for you, August or September. There's a next card I got is about communication. Pages of one, a message, communication. Okay, which is which creates a five of wands conflict, not on the same frequency, not on the same level. Uh, there's you got the nine of swords creating worry, anxiety. So it's not working out like you want. Okay. Um, Something about finances here. So the four of pentacles. You see, this person has 2 feet on pentacles. One is heart, one above there. So hanging on to what the finances. Something to do with the finances. So that's what I have here. So I don't see him reaching out in August or September. So now I know you asked this question before, so there's not so much. You can't. I got no more the same thing over and over again. So much love and light to you. What can I say? That's the way the energy go. So Dan, have you got a question or how you doing? That was the last one for tonight. There. If anybody else wants a card, let me know. Oh, there's an eclipse tonight, eh? The 12th. There's an eclipse. It's the 12th today. Did anybody see it or look at it? I didn't see it. I think it was all over the news. Oh, I am. Is the doggy going to get a new toy? No. I'm gonna give me a second there, and I'm gonna get something I want to share with you guys. Guess you didn't see it yet. Oh boy. I'll be back in a minute. Yeah. Keep up with me here. Keep up with me. There we go. New boys here. So let me see. This is my yogurt maker. It's Ricardo. That's what it looks like. Okay. So recipes included, the whole thing. So You see, it's a yogurt maker, 1.5 liters. It makes perfect to make homemade yogurt with no artificial sweeteners or additives. Strainer included to prepare Greek yogurt, sour cream, and yogurt cheese. So this thing goes automatically. Automatic. It's. I mean, I love it. It really is. This. I know he's a chef cook. So Ricardo, you might have watched him on. He's got on television. Yeah. You think we'll get what? Look at you can do all these fruits. You can have that for breakfast. You can do anything with that. Add it on after, not not during the fermentation. And the hi Mario Yogi Bear. So th- this is all what you get inside there. The strainer, the two big baskets. The containers there. You see, I put a 1.5 liters in that, and I put it in the fridge afterwards. But you make it in that, and you put it inside the machine, inside here, and leave it all night, and mix your yogurt. What else? Look, look at this side. You can make. What do you? I hope you can read it. Sour cream, whatever. There's even frozen popsicles, something like that. Frozen yogurt. Uh, and that I don't know what that is, but yeah, so that's easy. Yep. Yeah, it does. Well, what cottage cheese? Cottage cheese. I think it does. I don't know. I think it does. Whatever is. Whoops. This crazy stuff. Yeah. Yeah. And yogurt cheese. I don't know about cottage cheese, but yogurt cheese, yes, because it's yogurt. It's not cottage cheese. So they have so much in there. Uh, Probiotics in there. I mean, whoa. So I got it. I took a bowl of soup, soup bowls. Me and my wife, each one. We ate the whole thing. We put frozen raspberries, pineapples, and the maple syrup, the real maple syrup. We have it here, so and it was. Oh my God! Just we ate that. But I can make ice cream with that too. You can make frozen ice cream with that. So, so hi Yogi Bear, how are you? Nice to see you. That's easy because I put it. This is the first time I did it, so I put a liter. First of all, you warm up. I had to warm up. Yep, yeah, but first you got to warm the milk. You get. I mean, talking about cow's milk, the real thing, you know. But but if you're allergic to milk, you can make it with coconut milk, other kinds of other kinds. I had the recipe book, but I don't have it with me right now. So. Hmm. Because you could use besides milk, you can use another kind of yeah. That was my dad's name. Okay, Ricardo. Ricardo was your dad's name. Okay, yeah. I'm eating a Hodge. So, but for the first time, they're telling me it's like bought yogurt stays on the shelf before you get it. Almond, coconut milk, and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, you can make it with other milk. besides cow's milk. It's different. You can make it. You can make it with powdered milk, by the way. So 2%. So powdered milk and everything else. Um, I had to warm the milk out, but you have to. You need a like a digital for temperature. So, yeah. Okay, got you. Got you, Yogi Bear. I got your question. So you have to check it. It's somewhere between, I think, 82 Celsius, 180 Fahrenheit, or something like that, and not more. You don't boil the milk. You have to be. You have to heat the milk. It sort of changes the structure, right? I know cellular structure. Then you have to let it cool down before you put it in the machine. You have to cool it down in those baskets I showed you. What are these? There's two of them. The containers you see there. Okay. You don't put that directly in the machine. You put the containers in the machine. Uh, then once that's done, you leave it. You have to cool it down to 42 Celsius or something like that. Then you put it in the container. Then you put it in the take the whole thing and put it inside the yogurt maker. Then you put the other. There's a cover, plastic cover that goes on top of that. This thing that you see there, plastic cover. You see the digital timer there. It's automatic. So I just pressed it and I said, okay, leave it all night for 8 hours. Click, click, click. That's it. When I woke up the next day, was the timer was at zero. So I unplugged it, took it out, put it in the fridge before you eat it. Don't eat it like that. You put it in the fridge, and it, it gets thicker there, and then you mix it again in the container, the whole container. Put the whole 1.5 liters in there. It's better than store bought, but they're telling me yoga. I asked Google for the fun of it, so they're telling me no. That costs about, well, for us in Canada, uh, in Canada that's $49. I got it at Amazon. I bought it from Amazon, Canadian Amazon CA. When you're in US, you use point com, and mine is point CA. Yeah. So, so well, me it was for my health, the gut, especially the gut. So I think it's very interesting to be able to do your own stuff. Um, uh, oh, Ronco. I remember that guy on TV, Ronco, yeah. So I never did that my whole life. I made kefir. Now I'm doing yogurt. So I like to make my own stuff because I don't want to be dependent on anybody. So that's why. At least you know what's inside there. Like the store bought, they have preservatives in there and everything. You don't know what the hell they put in. And Google said they process their yogurt so fast, like 4 hours in 4 hours. Like they do it really, really fast. So yeah. So this is done in 8 hours, and it shuts off automatically. You don't have to worry about it. Don't hear a sound when it shuts off though. You just plug it in and leave it overnight. So we almost ate the whole batch already. So meanwhile, that's about four big bowls of soup right to the top. So we had that for dessert, so to speak. Even the dog likes it. He likes kefir, but he also likes the yogurt stuff. So plain, what nothing in it. Yeah, Dan, go ahead. How are you doing with the artwork, Dan? That's what I asked you a while ago. You didn't answer, so I thought you were gone. You said it and forget it. Yeah. Well, forget it. Like, remember to check it because when I checked it the next day, next morning, it was uh, it was still warm. So I took it out. You put the cover on, and you take the whole container and put it right in the fridge. Uh, I don't have to transfer that into another container. So, not all night. You don't have to check it all night. It's automatic. It's automatic. It, it I just pressed the button to start, and it said 8 hours automatically, and well, I put it at Celsius instead of Fahrenheit, so 42 Celsius, and then it set the whole thing. But when you heat the milk, it's a lot. It was it was okay. I got you, Dan. You don't need to check it all the time because this takes care of itself already, and it's well you mix the culture, whatever they call it, yeah, whatever they call it, you mix it into milk once the milk is warm, but you let the milk cool down before you put the culture in it because it'll kill the probiotics in there. So those are frozen ones I got. So I got that from Amazon too. There's like 10 packets inside there. You can do. You can restart a batch with the batch you made several times, so you don't have to take another. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do Mario, and then I'm gonna do Dan. Okay, that's okay with you guys. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. So that's my little thing about yogurt. Uh, I thought I'd try that out. And my oh, you can do dips with that. You can do yogurt like that and make a dip like for whatever. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. So Mario, you want a 5 cards on? Give me a hint. You want 5 card reading? Uh, like this, the one world tarot, or you want 5 cards on? You want 5 cards from here? Keepers of the Light Oracle cards. You want that? Okay. Okay, I'm going to use these cards then. I'm going to pull 5 cards from the Keepers of the Light Oracle cards. Thank you all for all that leave a message after the show below the video. It helps. I don't know what YouTube. There's a lot of people have problems with their YouTube channel. I know Milu tried to go on a couple of times. He couldn't get on. I know another one. I forget who it was. had problems with their YouTube. Oh, at least two, three this week. So I don't know what's going on. StreamYard, YouTube, the whole works. Okay. And thank you for all your support. Thank you to all my wonderful moderators. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I did your question. Norella, I did your question, so you'll have to watch the replay. Mario says, Iran is messing with our internet, Ron. I don't know if it's Iran, but the whole works is like cray. A lot of people have problems with their internet. I don't know. We're into eclipse. Today's the eclipse. Did anybody see the eclipse today? Apparently. I didn't see it. I saw it on TV, I think. I think it was the full eclipse. I saw that when I was younger in eclipse, but you had to wear special glasses to look at it. Something like that, yeah. A long time ago. I think it was in the 1960s. I think somewhere around there. Okay. So, Yogi Bear. You had a front door view. I bend over and cover this. Oh my God. Yogi Bear. Yeah, that was an eclipse, all right. Jesus. I didn't expect that one. Oh boy. Yeah. Well, I never tried that one. Jesus. Okay. Yogi Bear. Uh, you got the you got you got a lot of male figure. So you got the divine director, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. So yeah, as long as Mario keep it clean. I didn't expect that one. Well, it's funny. That's Yogi Bear for you. Yogi Bear has four legs, so he knows how to do that. Okay. The second card you got, I don't know if I could say this correctly. Sanat Kumara. Light activation. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Loud and clear. So you got Lord Gainish. I have something like that, like a picture of my fridge like that. it's about it's about the abundance, in infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. Oh, I say hi to your wife too, Mario. Waving to your wife. So, uh, she's showing up in this reading also. You got the Joan of Arc, Joan of Arc, Joan of Arc, a voice of truth. Stay strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. Yeah, that's a pretty deck. I love that. And, well, look at this. I used to, when we did, when Kamala Harris was in the election, I used to have this card. Yeah, my wife's way back. Yeah, this is the card I used for Joan of Arc. Was I used this card for Kamala Harris? Wow. But anyway, the fifth card you got. I saw it on Nate's channel. Yeah. Okay. So, so the next card I got was the Master Buddha. Increased awareness, deep connection. Trust your inner voice. Trust your inner voice. So that was the five cards I got for you, Yogi Bear. Much love and light to you and all your loved ones. So I hope they resonate with you. So Teresa says, I saw it on Nate's channel. Okay. Another thing I learned about Diana Aquarius. Nice one. Yeah. Diana Aquarius apparently helped Nate's channel. Uh, she helped him start his channel somehow. I didn't know about that until he mentioned it. Hogard, Nate. Wow. So she did a lot of work with these people. So Dan Artis is up. Okay, and how's your artwork doing, Dan? How's your artwork doing? Okay, Luke is starting in September, his final year in doctoral program. Can you look to see if it will be great? It will be great. Hopefully, he will get professional connections to perform after this coming year. Um, it's going well. Okay. So your son Luke, I'm hoping I will be able to sell some paintings to New York Gallery very soon. I think it will, but like I said, it's not going to be the whole. It has to start somewhere. So there's an interest for your paintings, by the way. So there's an interest for it because you wouldn't be where you're at now today. So it will come. It will come, Dan. Yeah. Oh, Dan says you're right, Ron. In fact, Gallery texted me and told me exactly that. There you go. Yeah. The Trump taste of art is yuck. Oh boy. 45 is quicker. This guy. Unbelievable what he did. What he did. Mhm. Ah, makes me sick. I can't take any more of that 45 stuff. One World Terrell I'm going to use by Lena Rodriguez. So he only cares about himself. 45 leaves everybody else behind. Takes Clyde to go into another plane to leave Turkey to come. Jeez. Yeah. I tried not to listen to any of this stuff, uh, politics anymore, but it still comes out. I still hear about it. So Luke, there's I don't see why not. By the way, maybe yeah, yeah. She was Teresa. I know she didn't like bullies. By the way, I went in her channel before. I listened to her before. That's before I started my channel. Maybe I'll find his soulmate two this year. Yeah, yeah. She helped a lot of people. Certain things. Oh, um, did you guys watch Sterling? I think he talked about Diana Aquarius. By the way, I think he he got a message from. Yeah, right. He got a message from Diana and something about whatever everything that she taught to her students or something to you know practice what she taught or something because I think she did a lot of good. She didn't like bullies in her chat. That I can tell you that. Well, I can't blame her. Oh boy. Yeah. Well, Diana Aquarius. I remember her talking about taking care of her mom, and then her mom passed, and those. The glory. She didn't watch her. Okay. I watched her a couple of times. Yeah. She was. I know she read cards, but she did a lot of channeling. And what she said the last time, well, not before she passed, they talking about how 45. She said, "I predict that I never seen her do that, but the last one of her last videos said." something about 45 passing. He says it's not going to be in 2026. It's going to be in 2027 because she compared his passing the same way that Elvis Presley passed on a toilet, so with a heart attack. I don't know about the toilet stuff, but I sort of, I sort of lean towards that too. Heart failure, whatever, call it. Okay, Dan, for Luke. Oh, okay, let me see. As you said, it's going to be great. I'll show you what I have. It's going to be, hmm, yeah, Yvonne, I saw her a week before her passing. I was watching one of her videos because I was curious because something about the last, one of the last videos about 45 passing. I, I took the time to look at it, and that's what. But then I got the shock after that she passed, and I said, "What? My, I want I had to Google to see if it was true, and it was true." So anyway, so Dan Artis, if you're here, here is for Luke. The first card that came out, I got the Queen of Wands. Queen, new opportunities, the opportunity to be exposed, you know, because your son has a lot of talent. I feel that he has a lot of talent. So, but then when you're asking about something about September 15th, but after this year, there will be something coming up. But yeah, it was last last Sunday I heard that on the Sterling channel. Something he he got a message. I think it's at first he gets messages like that because somebody asked him about Diane Aquarius. So he got it. He said something like that. You know, the message. I I can't use his exact words, but I know he talked about it in a good way. So there will okay, Dan. There's a Six of Pentacles. It's going to be like some sort of a financial negotiation. Mm. And with uh, supposedly somebody that's interested, but it's not going to be. Look, I'll show you next card. So it's got the Four of Cups. You see this person like he's looking away. I don't think he maybe not interested in the first one. Same here, Ron, on Sterling channel. Yeah. So you see this guy's looking away. There's an offer, but your son's sort of like, hmm, maybe the finances are not, you know, interesting. Put it that way. But something else is going to come through, and guess what? You got three other opportunities come through, and you see those ships coming in. There's three coming to dock. So manifesting manifestation. He's it's all coming. He's going to do well. It's all coming. But the first one, like, yeah, right. It doesn't seem interested in it. He doesn't see the first offer too much because the finances are not uh, but you got three coming in docking, the three of wands. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but you know, uh, don't sell all your eggs in one basket in one shot to somebody. No, I don't know. There's something doesn't feel right. The first one, but after that, everything, everything. Do you intuitively think that is connected to him as a performer playing with some capacity? Hmm. I think that's an offer for somebody. You know, uh, like I'll tell you what I may be wrong though. By the way, geez, somebody offers you something, sees that your son is well gifted, but sort of financially wants to take advantage. It's not going to work out. Does that make any sense to you? Something like that doesn't make any sense. But the real, the other opportunities will be more, um, more. I don't know how to put it. Yeah, yeah, lowballing him maybe. Something weird about this. That's why he's not really interested because something about Yeah, it won't be lucrative, but he's not. I mean, he, I think your son is very, very intelligent. He got everything. He's not gonna fall for that, and he sort of. Mm, so yeah, that sounds that sounds like lowball. Yeah, so it's all gonna come in the three other opportunities coming to Doc. That'll make more. Yeah, he wants to play on a high level. That's just okay. That's why it makes sense. Okay, somebody's going to show up. You got somebody that knows like somebody that knows the journey and knows the. You got a king showing up, an emperor. So the emperor shows up. Okay, the emperor shows up for him right after the. You got the three of wands there with coming to dock. Then you got the emperor shows up. The emperor shows up. Um, with you got then yeah. Well, anyway, somebody who might offer him a great, well, somebody that can I forget how you put it. Yeah, emperor seems like a boss, like somebody that knows the ropes. I don't know what word to use for that, though. But anyway, somebody that knows the score, knows the ropes, and knows how to a mentor. Could that be? I don't know how to put it. Like somebody that's starting off in the music business, singing, and somebody else who says, "Okay," and put him in the on the right path or something like that. That's what I'm saying. And the last one is, look, you got the magician creating, being very, very creative. So somebody that knows the ropes. So Yeah, it could be someone who wants to get him in an orchestra and not, honest. There's a question of being honest. The first person doesn't seem honest to me somehow. So the first offer the is sort of wishy washy. But after that, somebody comes along and put, puts him in there. So I hope it resonates with you. But you know, as long as he doesn't get discouraged with that, because there's something better. It, it seems to have to know. But I guess you get all these kinds of people around you sometimes. Wow, people that want to take advantage of you. I don't think he's going to fall for it. Really, I think he's this too much. Your son is very intelligent, also, and he's very talented. He's not going to just. Sometimes you don't. You have to take steps, good, solid steps before When you build a house, it takes patience and steps to build a solid house. You just don't want to make it. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Exactly. You see, he gets an offer to play, but the pay is cheap, and that's where it doesn't resonate with him. So, I mean, it's like you're much more valuable than that. You're much more gifted than that. So to speak. But somebody's going to come along and uh, help him get to where he wants to get and be. It's coming. It's like your own journey. It's like your own journey, Dan. It sure sounds a little bit like your journey too. Yeah, the bottom line is that there's better opportunities coming down the line. Yeah, that's it. If he gets a foot in the door of a great, like the American Ballet or Broadway or even a studio, that's it. That's it. Yeah. The important thing is that he gets the view needed. He needs to be seen. He needs to be heard. Uh, that's where same as same as your artwork. Anyway, so I wouldn't I wouldn't worry about it because you know sounds great. You're welcome. You're welcome. I've been on for a couple hours, so I think that was the last question for tonight. I believe. Big shout out, a big thank you to everyone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You've always seen great things for them too. Yeah, of course. You know, you gotta always, always. You ever go through life and somebody waves a carrot in your face and said, "What the hell is this? Doesn't feel good. Doesn't sound good." And then, it's like when you're buying a house, you don't buy the jump on the first one you see. You always like wait. Yeah. So please leave a message, everyone, after the show. It helps the channel and helps YouTube. Yeah. And all this crazy stuff. And also, I think Trump's going to face plant in his back. Yeah. Well, I heard the prediction of Diana said that something about sitting on a toilet like Elvis Presley, and all of a sudden, uh, heart troubles. Yeah. Oh boy. You see him like that? Okay, I see him stepping out of the shower. Oh, he's golfing. I saw a picture. I think he's golfing with whatever. He's got so much security there in, in case. He's got this. What do you call that stuff there? Where I don't know nothing about that. He did. Oh my God! I didn't see that. I didn't know that. Weird how he showed up a, a picture as Elvis on his True Social. I didn't know that. Whoa! I don't go there and I don't watch that stuff because sort of have the feeling like everybody else. We're done. We're like up to here, with all that stuff. I know everybody's freaking out here in Canada about his freaking 50% tariff on goods. Yeah, yeah. We're getting the rosy around the bush stuff there. It's crazy. So everybody's freaking out here and trying to negotiate with somebody that, yeah. So anyway, I'm going to say goodnight, folks. So I should be back on. This is what? It's already the 12th of August. Time flies. Saturday the 15th. Yeah. Saturday the 15th. Yeah. So Edward Casey said people that are born at 45 to 65 there. Something about that then. Yeah. Well, some of us like, oh my God, we're here for stick together and go through this stuff. I had it up to here. Yeah. So thank you to all my wonderful moderators. Thank you for showing up, and thank you for moderating. And you're awesome. Thank you. Much love and light to you all, and stay safe out there. Good night. Leave me a comment and thumbs up after the show. If you're watching the video, if you're watching the replay, please, you can hit the thumbs up. Also, thank you.